When Fire Country returns this week with a new episode, the fires from the winter finale continue to burn. While a conflagration rages around them, Bode Maxteriot and Audrey Levin Rambin are trapped treading water in a domestic pool. After a fight with Jake Jordan Calloway, Gabriela Stephanie Arcila walks off the work in the middle of the fire and finds herself encircled by flames as well. As the fire spreads, Eve, played by Julie Latimer, and Vince, played by Billy Burke, bravely battle to save her family's land. In Fire Country Season 3, Episode 9, Gabriela reaches her lowest point. Gabriela must, of course, get out of the fire before she can begin that crucial introspection. She is fortunate that Manny Kevin Alejandro, who is the one who finds his daughter curled up on the ground after she walks into a barbed wire fence in the smoke, sacrifices his job at 3 Rock to go into the flames to find her. After he untangles her, the two limp into an abandoned campground nearby to take refuge until they can dial 911. Gabriela reaches her lowest point while Manny is preoccupied with attempting to locate water in the camping restroom. She is angry that Manny abandoned his group and put himself in danger of going back to jail to save her, even if he just saved her life. Then, when she most needs him, she criticizes Manny for being self-righteous rather than a helpful father. The choices she made in the aftermath were entirely her own, even though Manny did not manage Gabriela's confrontation about shattering Diego's Rafael de la Fuente heart in the greatest way. Fortunately, following the toilet episode, Manny has learned his lesson and is now the supporting father. He has had to watch from the sidelines as his daughter self-destructed to the point where she nearly killed herself, despite Gabriela's harsh remarks. In order to assist her realize that she has finally reached her lowest point, he puts up with her verbal abuse. Despite his imperfections, Manny is an incredible father. Manny and Gabriela hear a distant car alarm as Gabriela concludes her emotional vomiting fit. In addition to finding a car, they also come upon Vince and Sharon Diane Farr, who have gone into the woods to save them both. Regretfully, Vince and Sharon's totaling the truck they were driving out to save Manny and Gabriela is what caused the vehicle alarm. Does Fire Country Season 3 Episode 9 show that Bode is finally moving on? Bode is faithful to his pledge that he won't stay if Gabriela can only give him a maybe, but he will always ride into the flames to save her. In this episode, he also saves Audrey's life by holding her afloat in the pool until the flames subside enough for them to search for a way out. After they locate an old tractor to save them from imminent danger, Bode brings Audrey to the hospital to have her lungs examined after she swallows a large amount of water. She is upset that he sent her to the hospital on her first shift, but it turns out that Bode was correct, and Audrey's life was spared when she went to the hospital to have her lungs cleansed. In this episode, he is truly surpassing himself in the role of hero.